Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Utah Jazz going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge is reporting from the sidelines. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Utah Jazz. On Tuesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Portland, and they'll be taking on the Trailblazers. And then on Friday, they'll head back home to take on the Los Angeles Lakers.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
I can't believe this day is here once again. Opening day of the NBA season. Probably, I know it is, the most exciting day of the year.
I think it is. I mean, there's nothing like the beginning of another season. Everybody is hopeful. Everybody starts from the same place. And every fan of their respective teams is thinking about, dreaming about potential championships.
Now here's LeBron after Gordon Hayward's miss. Outside Irving. Shoots over Exum. Gobert with the block.
And Gobert's wingspan is ridiculous. And he's got tremendous defensive instincts to boot.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Five to shoot. And Smith launches it from deep. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Connects from three-point range.
And zero hesitation from Johnson. Whenever ISO Joe has a look, he's going to let it go.
Thompson, a screen on Hayward. James, the bounce pass. And Thompson throws it down.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Hayward kicks to Exum. Spins. Buries it down low. Here's James. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Love with the screen for LeBron. Outside Irving. 5 on the clock. Teardrop shot. Rebounded by the Jazz. Here, matched up against Cleveland, is how they'll kick off the new season. It's to Gobert. And here's Favors. He's guarded by Love. Now, here's Exum. Not a lot of room. Now, here's Hayward. Over LeBron. Hayward can't hit. The Cavaliers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And LeBron James gets it to go.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Hayward against James. Hayward can't hit.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
LeBron with it. Favors picks him up. James. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Utah leading. Shot from 16. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Now, here's Johnson. To the middle. And then Favors with the dunk.
Slamming it home. Part of why Favors shoots it so well from the field, sometimes he just spikes it instead of shooting.
James against Hayward. Love with the screen on Hayward. Here's LeBron. That one a little long. Utah leading by 3. And it's Johnson penetrating. Count it. The defender is called for the block, and this could turn into a 3-point play.
Too much strength right there from Johnson, a bully inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
Joe Johnson, 1 shot.
And that one falls for Johnson.
And Joe Johnson is an incredibly gifted scorer. They call him ISO Joe. He can beat anyone one-on-one.
Now, here is Irving. Still yet to score. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
And while we have a moment, let's check the stats for Gordon Hayward. He had a strong showing last season. He averaged about 19 points a game last year, 5 rebounds and 3 assists. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
Here's Irving. Love outside. Smith the pass to Love. 6 to shoot. Irving for 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the rejection by James.
What timing by James on the denial. His hand is right there at the exact moment it needs to be.
And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. To the paint. Here's Favors. Good D from Love.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Knocked loose. Exum with it. He's picked up by LeBron. And now running up the court. Hayward's pushing it up. LeBron with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Now here's Exum. He's covered by Irving. Latrey got it. Nice one there from Exum. Exum's got 5 now.
To me, this is why you bring in Hayward, the versatility, especially at the offensive end.
Outside Irving. Smith outside. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him, and he just came up short on the triple.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
The Jazz shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
That's good from Exum. Burks, he's checked in for Utah. Richard Jefferson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Williams comes in for Kyrie Irving. Exum hits them both. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
And let's check out stats for James. Coming off a terrific season and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And clearly one of the dominant scorers we have in this league. His top 5 ranking last year puts him right there in the ranks of the elite. The Cavaliers trail by 11. To end the drought, outside for Jefferson. Just 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Bangs home the trifecta. LeBron's got his second bucket tonight.
And when James is knocking down his threes, watch out. This offense is dangerous.
Thompson against Gobert. Floats one up, and the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Utah.
And, guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. They trail by 11. It's Williams, high post. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Exum deciding where to go with it. Here's Gobert, and Thompson sends it back.
Good job by Thompson using his size and strength to erase that shot.
Outside Williams. Love with the screen for Williams. Inside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Hayward. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he struggled so mightily.
Outside Williams. Pass to Jefferson. 6 on the shot clock. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Love's ability to play off the ball is what makes him such a versatile option at the offensive end.
Exum passes to Favors. And here's Burks. In the corner, it's Hayward. Good D by James.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Thompson, a screen on Hayward. Down low. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by James. Now just a 4-point Utah lead. And so it's Exum with it. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Pass to Burks. Hayward dishes to Gobert. Favors sets the pick for Exum. Shot clock at 6. And Derek Favors with the slam.
And putting some power behind it. Nicely done.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. James with it. He has 5. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And LeBron used to getting hit. This is the level of attention this man attracts from the D.
This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw good, LeBron.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Miles checked in for Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Henderson subbed in for Dante Exum. And he makes the first but misses the second. Jazz leading by 5. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. The Jazz making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Then for the Cavaliers, Chris Anderson is checked in for Tristan Thompson. Kevin Love comes in for Channing Frye. That's Dunleavy in for LeBron. Now here's Johnson. 6 points for him. Miles hits a screen for Burks. To the middle. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard. See the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. The Jazz second, the Cavaliers fourth.
Yeah, if you want to see how hard these two teams play, just take a look at the points allowed a year ago. I mean, that is impressive.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Dunleavy. Jefferson with it. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Oh, that's terrific work on the inside from Jefferson, showing how comfortable he's become operating down low.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
You know, yeah, guys, last year was a rough one for him at the stripe. I mean, it's going to be hard for him not to improve on those numbers. They were that bad.
They throw good, Jefferson.
Scores the ball well. Richard Jefferson, a guy that is quite versatile on the basketball court.
Williams against Burks. Favors with a screen on Williams. Into the lane. And the rejection by Love.
Sending it right back where it came from with no hesitation.
Jefferson passing to Anderson. Now Love. Burks covering. Outside for Jefferson. Kept alive. Dunleavy for 3. That's in there. Love with the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
And this is what he does. Stretch the floor with deep range. You have to close out hard on Dunleavy.
Burks against Williams. Burks the pass to Favors. That one good for 2. Favors has got 6. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter. To the right side. Pass to Love. Back to Williams. There's the triple. Derek Favors with the rebound. Utah's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Miles a screen on Jefferson. Here's Johnson. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And Johnson doesn't lack confidence attacking inside. I just love watching him go to work down low.
Back to Williams. There's 45 seconds left in the first. The rebound by the Jazz.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. Utah shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Alec Burks, 2 shots.
the first one falls.
Coaches love to see guys get to the line, drawing fouls. It shows he's playing the game with some aggression and passion, too.
Boris Diaz checked in for Derek Favors. That one misses. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Jefferson dishes to Love. Pass to Williams. Releases. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Nice read from the big guy. Love. His teammates appreciate that selfless attitude.
Burks against Williams. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Pass to Love. Just 3 on the clock. That shot off. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Jazz lead by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Trailing by 2. Near the three-point line, it's Dunleavy. That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession.
Looking now at the numbers for Dalla. Last season's performance for him. Averaged 6 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you can't downplay the importance of good size off the bench.
Space invader, a big guy who simply holds his ground and makes opponents work around him. That's good stuff.
Love finds Jefferson. 5 to shoot. Over in the corner, Williams lets it go with a 3. This summer, Clark, the salary cap was increased to $94 million. And that's up from $70 million last year.
Kevin, that's a 34% increase, which is unlike anything we've ever seen. You know, because of that, it allowed a lot of free agents to get massive contracts. You know, teams have to spend 90% of that salary cap each year, which is a windfall for the players.
Now, here's Diaz, following the miss by Kevin Love. Burks can't get it to go.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
To the inside, Anderson. And it's all evened up. Anderson's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Cavs.
Putting that big build of his to work. Anderson finding his shot.
Pass to Ingles. Here's Johnson. There's the 3. The rebound by Anderson. Cavaliers have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And they were in the top half of the league in terms of three-point shooting. Really kept opposing defenses honest with that ability to stretch it.
And the defensive ranking, GA, you brought up, right near the top of the league. They had attitude at that end of the floor. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
I think it's a point of emphasis for this coach, getting to the line where you can pile up some freebies and set your defense.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Smith has checked in. And both free throws good for Jefferson. Jazz shooting 43% from the field. Pass to Ingles. Now here's Diaw. Back to Ingles. Here's Diaw. Diaw sets the pick for Johnson. Over Jefferson. Johnson can't hit. A tight game here in Utah. Dunleavy kicks to Smith. And here's Love from the arc. And another miss by Cleveland. Jazz have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Pass to Diaw. Ingles against Smith. The Jazz with another miss. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Looking for Jefferson. He gets it there. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Now Dunleavy. That's it. He's got two made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Johnson outside. Out left to the wing. Pass to Ingles. Burks with it. Covered by Smith. Just 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Ingles can't get it to go. Cleveland leading by 4. Here's Dunleavy. Back to Smith. A 3. Ingles with the rebound. Pass to Diaw. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Inside. They could use a bucket. Burks can't get it to go. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Anderson finds Jefferson. A three-pointer off the mark. Jazz trail by 4. Now, here's Diaw. Nothing on the board. Pass to Burks. Diaw with the screen on Smith. Here's Burks. Banked in off the glass.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Cleveland's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Here's Love. Hits the target from 18 feet. Love's got the lead up to 4 now for the Cavs.
He's a talented shooter. Love doesn't avoid the mid-range like others might.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Chris Anderson.
First team foul. Cleveland foul, Anderson.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
And that one falls for Diaw.
It's such a unique big man. What's most impressive about Diaw is how incredible some of his passes can be.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Rudy Gobert comes in for Trey Lyles, and Gordon Haywards is subbed in for Joe Johnson. And Cleveland also making a change. Irving's checked in for Dunleavy. And Diaw drops them both. Cavaliers leading. Now Irving, still scoreless. Shoots from the line. That one doesn't drop. Hayward with some nice D. The Jazz shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Gobert with a screen for Ingles. Mr. Gobert. And Gobert throws it down.
Man, I would think the big fella had that kind of move. Gobert putting on a show for the fans.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Love. It's rebounded by Boris Diaw. Left side Anderson. Smith outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Irving. The Cavaliers again can't hit. For Utah, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Diaw the pass to Burks. Gobert with a screen for Burks. Driving to the basket. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Chris Anderson. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Lyles checked in for the Jazz. LeBron's checked in for the Cavaliers. And he makes both free throws.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Now, here is Irving. Scoreless thus far. Nice move. It's deflected, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Lyles. Derek Favors checked in for the Jazz. Exum comes in for Joe Ingles. On a switch here also for Cleveland. Channing Frye's checked in for Kevin Love. Just 3 to shoot. The Cavaliers with another miss. Utah leading. Burks looking around. Pass to Exum. Burks with it. And here's Exum. The shot from the low post is good. Exum's got 9.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
LeBron against Hayward. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
It's such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
Cleveland shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
In a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
Free throw good, LeBron.
They are perfect from the line in this quarter and need to stay aggressively in attack mode if they want to gain control of this game.
And James drills them both. Jazz have gone just 33% for the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Smith against Burks. A shot by Hayward, wide open, nailed from three-point land. 6 points for him.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now, here is Irvin. He's defended by Exum.
You know, for Irvin, he's made an effort, a conscious effort to get to the line more, and for good reason. I mean, he's a really good foul shooter.
First trip to the line for him here.
Irvin. 2 shots.
That's good from Irving.
Hey, it's so amazing to see how much raw talent Kyrie Irving has. Just seems like that ball is part of it.
Johnson, he's checked in for Alec Burks. And so Irving nails both of them.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Outside Favors. Back to Johnson. Pass to Exum. Now here's Favors. Four on the clock. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Now here's LeBron. 8 points for him. Smith kicks to Fry. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Jazz leading by 3. Here's Exum. 9 points in the game so far. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
So, 2 shots.
That one is off. And the second free throw, good. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Pass to Fry. LeBron with it. Fires for 3. James connects from deep.
What a smooth stroke. You expect that good-looking shot to go in every time.
Here's Exum. Johnson with a screen on Irving. Here's Exum. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
All right, a chance here to check out Derek Favors' stats. Last year, getting it done. And he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
And as you said, one of the more efficient scorers in the league last season. He showed great shot selection, terrific efficiency. And more often than not, he got it in there. And he makes the first. Exum hits them both. And here is Irving. Pass to Fry. James with it. fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Weight room muscle on display there, James. Even when he gets hit, he can still score.
This is his third trip to the free throw line.
And from the line a season ago, 73%.
And the free throw, no good. Utah has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Down low, low block shot, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Such great timing, defensive awareness too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
A different look now for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Anderson, and it's Kevin Love in for Channing Frye. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. Rudy Gobert, third.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
So it's the Jazz now. Johnson outside. Clock at 6. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Cavaliers trailing. LeBron with it. He's got 13. Love with the screen for LeBron. To the middle. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint. They're now upwards of 80% from the line, a step up from their foul shooting in the first quarter.
And it's Exum with the ball, who will bring it up for the Jazz. Trailing by 2. Hayward outside, takes a 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Love's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Floats one. LeBron, no luck.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here's Exum. 12 points for him. Here's Favors, and that comes off the assist by Exum. Favors has got 8 points.
And how about Favors' control on that shot? Got a good look, so he's able to knock that one down with confidence.
Irving with the ball. He's defended by Exum. Irving attacking. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. We've got 1:23 left in the first half of basketball. It's taken away by Smith. Left side, Irving. Gobert with the block.
Love the way Gobert goes after shots. He blocks quite a few and alters many more.
Pass to Exum. And here's Gobert. Hayward with the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the wing on the left. Here's Exum. And they'll get another chance. Hayward passes to Exum. Favors sets the pick for Exum. Pass to Gobert. Hayward from outside. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
The offensive rebound. Love up top. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Great open look there. LeBron's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Cavs.
But the defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter. Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one as they end the second quarter with a 13-5 run. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. Let's first take a gander at the rest of the NBA schedule for the night and what's in store. For the Spurs, they'll be up against the Warriors out in San Francisco. That one gets going at 10:30 p.m. Eastern, 7:30 Pacific.
This is the kind of game everyone tunes in for. Should be a good one.
I'm right there with you, getting the popcorn ready. Got some gummy bears for you. Got some, what else you want, Kenny?
Chocolate raisins.
Anything else, Shaq?
Chocolate chip cookies. How about some barbecue chicken?
And let's review how things are going for the Jazz. They find themselves in a tight one here at the half.
Showing they know how to play. Team chemistry is on display. You like what I did there? Showing they know how to play. Chemistry is on display. Kenny, anything you like to say? Oh.
Shaq's chosen to rap because in the first half, he was taking a nap.
Oh. What you said was not full. In other words, it was terrible.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. In the corner, Smith with it. Second chance shot. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
You know, guys, when you look at those numbers last year for him, I think it does affect how much you're willing to go after contact because you're a little fearful of getting to the foul line unless you're in the and one situation. Too many trips to the line when you shoot it as poorly as he does actually can hurt you.
On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Favors. Hayward looking around. Gobert with a screen on LeBron. Hayward can't hit.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
And here we can check out the story on Kyrie Irving. He had a strong showing last season. He was around 19 points per game last year, 4 assists and 3 rebounds. And he's very steady with that second unit, running the offense and getting them into their sets.
Right. I mean, your backup point guard simply has to hold the fort, maintain the status quo, share the basketball, and minimize mistakes.
Exum kicks to Hayward. Six on the shot clock. Looking to get back on track here. LeBron grabs the miss. LeBron's got his 4th rebound in this one. Love outside. Love with the screen for LeBron. Great D that time from Favors. Jazz trail by 6. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Now, here's Exum. He's covered by Irving. To the paint. A slam dunk by Favors.
Turning the pick and roll into points. Nice selfless play.
Cleveland leading by 4. Now here's LeBron. 16 points for him. Love with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Boy, it sure is a lot of fun watching Love bury these outside shots. I mean, when he's hitting from deep, it opens up things for everybody.
Pass to Favors. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game is the first and last of their homestand. No one near James as he lets it go. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And it's Exum in the corner. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Pass to Love. Utah with the rebound. Favors has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Smith against Johnson. Here's Exum. Another miss by Utah. The Cavaliers leading by 7. James left side. Misses from close range.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
To the inside. Gobert dishes to Exum.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
He's had 6 attempts at the line, made 5 of them.
So, taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. James against Hayward. LeBron galloping to the rack. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Well, he is going to the line, but that's not a bad play by the defense. I mean, you just can't let LeBron run free. I think you're always better off making him earn it at the line.
That free throw missing.
And he has been grinding away to get himself to the line. It hasn't always turned into points, but he's doing a lot of the dirty work for them.
Trey Lyles checked in for the Jazz. And he's good on the second. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to talk to his guys. You look at James, what a contribution.
and he continues to burn them with his scoring. And the coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. Fifth on the list, LeBron James.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Now Johnson. 8 points for him. Pass to Wiles. Back to Johnson. Just 4 to shoot. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Here's LeBron. Rebound, Utah. Favors has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Johnson, the pass to Lyons. Johnson kicks to Exum. Outside, Favors. Pass to Hayward. Here's Lyles. Thompson with the rebound. Cleveland leading by 7. Smith finds James. On the wing, Irving. James looking it over. The rebound by the Jazz.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Pass to Hayward. Looking to end his cold spell. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from James.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
That's tipped. Now here's Exum. D right on him. Now here's Lyons. Trying to end the drought. Kicks it out to Johnson. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got his 4th assist in this one.
And Johnson, just great touch from outside. Love how quick that release is.
Thompson, a screen on Johnson. Here's James. James absorbing hits on the drive.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Now here's Exum. Covered by Irving. Hayward outside. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Love's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's James. He's got 21. Love with the screen on Lyons. The drive by LeBron. Out to Thompson. Back to Love. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats for Love. A very nice season for him last year. He was around 16 points a game, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Joe Ingles, who's checked in for Hayward. And Alec Burks subbed in for Exum. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jefferson.
4th in opponent points per game, and they were in the top 10 in scoring. Their system really played to their strengths. They had a very good plan in place at the offensive end.
And the defensive ranking, GA, you brought up, right near the top of the league. They had attitude at that end of the floor. Moving against Burks. Johnson in the corner. from 13.
Capable of guarding any position. LeBron is also skilled at just contesting shots. And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Burks kicks to Ingles. Isles inside. He's guarded by Love. Isles a screen on Irving. Here's Burks. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And guys, how about the concentration on that finish? He's so skilled at absorbing the contact.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved, unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
And here are the Cavaliers now. They've led by as many as 11 points. LeBron outside. Cleveland moving it around. Thompson sets the pick for Irving. 5 on the clock. His three-pointers off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Burks dishes to Westbrook. On the wing, Ingles. Covered by LeBron. Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Westbrook.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defender.
Love with the screen on Ingles. James against Ingles. And they double up LeBron. Irving finds Love. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Utah's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Pass to Burks. Isles a screen on Jefferson. Here's Burks. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. And here's Irving. He has 5. And there's the drive. That one goes in.
Well, you simply can't guard that. Irving's just too nimble. Easily gets himself free of the defender.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
And Utah making a change here. Carr's checked in, and Cleveland also making a change. Anderson's checked in. Jazz trail by 6. Pass to Ingles. And here's Carr. Burks with it. He's got 10. 4 on the clock. And the Jazz another 3.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
Outside, James. Over Ingles. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And it's Utah's ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Pass to Favors to the left wing. So here's Burks, defended by Jefferson. Tries the spin move.
And with deceptive speed and a lengthy wingspan, defenders can sometimes just get stuck fouling Favors.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
You know, we've seen them time and time again working themselves to the charity stripe and making a living at the line, basically.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
No good on that one.
And one thing Favors always brings to the table is the threat of a double-double. Night in and night out, he makes an impact with his play inside.
Henderson's checked in for Carr. Then for the Cavaliers, Dunleavy comes in for James. And it's Williams in for Kyrie Irving. And he sinks the second. 1:43 left to play in the third. To the left side wing. For three, Love. Burks pulls it in.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy, and just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
The Cavaliers shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Jefferson kicks to Dunleavy. Down low. Here's Williams. Rebound, Utah. They've led by as many as 11 points. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
And there's the whistle, 3-second violation.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
The Jazz making a switch here. Diaw's checked in. A switch here also for Cleveland. Smith is checked in. There's 53 seconds left in the third. Out to the right wing. And here's Love from the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. Love's got 14.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Lyles kicks to Burks. Diaw with the screen on Smith.
Legal foul. Smith. Second personal foul.
He's had 5 chances at the line, gone 4 for 5.
At the line for Utah, Alec Burks. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Burks. And Burks hits 2 free throws. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Right wing. Jefferson finds Anderson. The kick out to Williams. Cleveland moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Love. From deep three-point land. Williams can't hit. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Cleveland ahead. They're up by 1. And will return shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
3 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Pass to Burks. Top of the key, Lyles. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Cavaliers leading. Smith scanning the floor. Irving with the ball. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Irving's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Cleveland. On the wing, Ingles. Pass to Diaw. Now, here's Lyons. Defended by Anderson. Lyles passes to Burks. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now, here's Fry. He's guarded closely. Outside Jefferson. That three off the mark.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Inside, here's Henderson. Pass to Ingles. So here's Burks. Diaw with it, covered by Irving. And here is Ingles. Trains it from beyond the arc. Ingles has got himself on the board with 3 there. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swing.
Anderson a screen on Diaw. Count it, and the foul. They get Boris Diaw.
Oh, making clever play calls to beat the D. That pick and roll is classic.
And the Jazz making a change here. Westbrook's checked in.
Channing Frye, shooting one.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Burks on the wing. Pass to Ingles. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by Anderson. Anderson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Burks against Smith. And here's Fry for 3. And the 3 ball is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
Oh, the dish from Smith. Great basketball play by JR.
Burks against Smith. Now, here's Burks. He's tightly guarded. Diaw with a screen on Smith. With the drive. Burks' shot is good. Burks has got 4 this quarter.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Westbrook against Irving. Anderson a screen on Westbrook. And a wide open look for Irving. Outside for Jefferson. Here's Anderson. Pass to Fry. Launches it. Hands it from downtown. Fry has got 9 points here in the second half.
And not who you'd expect the high pass to come from, but how about the instincts there by Anderson?
Burks against Smith. Diaw sets the pick for Burks to the middle. From in close. Ingles up top. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Fry.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
J.R. Smith on the wing. Burks covering Irving. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Now it's a 7-point Cavalier lead.
That's the decisiveness we talk about with Irving. He's quick and right at it.
To the inside. Rebound by Smith.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Down low. It's stolen by Lyles. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Ingles. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook.
Yeah, clutch play there. No reason to risk the jumper when you can get to the rack.
Yeah, you want to get those sure things down the stretch, and that close to the bucket, he is a sure thing.
Jefferson kicks to Irving. Rebound, Utah. Ingles with the ball. Jefferson picks him up. Pass to Diaw. Outside Westbrook. Nice ball movement by Utah. And here is Lyles. Covered by Irving. And the dunk by Lyles.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Diaw with the steal. The kick out to Westbrook. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Had to get it away, and he did so with confidence. Really good look at his speed of shot.
Cavaliers have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. He lobs it up, and J.R. Smith with the slam.
And there's that incredible athleticism. Smith going up with confidence on these alley-oops.
Pass to Burks. Inside, stolen by Anderson. To the paint. And Jefferson throws it down hard.
Jefferson can bounce now, and he's strong, capable of some ferocious throwdowns.
So it's the Jazz now. Westbrook kicks to Diaw. Ingles with the ball. Over to the left wing. Now, here's Burks. 4 on the shot clock. And a miss there on the triple. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Pass to Fry. On the wing, Irving. Puts up a 3. Sinks the triple. Irving's got 13 points in the second half.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Now, here's Burks. Here's Diaw. Now, Burks. Files a screen on Smith. Here's Burks. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
At the line for 2, Alec Burks.
First free throw is good for the Cavaliers. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Anderson. Love comes in for Channing Frye. And LeBron subbed in for Jefferson. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Here's Irving, and the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Mr. Gobert. Now Hayward. James covering. Favors passes to Burks. Gobert with a screen on Smith. Here's Burks. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Outside Irving. Outside James. Another 3 for Cleveland.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Outside Favors. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Joe Johnson, he's checked in for the Jazz. LeBron outside. Pass to Irving. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Here's Exum. And that's collected by Love. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 14-3 run right now. Thompson misses.
Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with a chance to win.
Exactly, because they've made enough plays to keep it close. And as a result, they're still in it.
The Cavaliers leading by 11. Outside, James. Irving surveying the floor. With the teardrop. Yep, it counts. Irving's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, "You guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas." We'll see if that fire gets lit, guys.
Thanks so much, David. Johnson finds Exum. Gobert with a screen for Hayward. Has to Gobert. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And he's a hard man to defend inside. Gobert has great hands and that terrific dexterity for a player his size.
Here's LeBron. Outside Irving. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Love's got the lead up to 13 now for Cleveland.
Good work by Love using his size right there to grab the loose ball and then find his own look at the basket.
Gobert, the screen. Down low, stolen by Thompson. And here's Irving. .129 left to play in the final quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's the three. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's. Now here's Exum, covered by Irving. And Favors kicks to Johnson. Favors with a screen on James. Here's Johnson. Good D by James. Cleveland's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Cavaliers.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so this victory tonight will give them the front end of what I believe will be a knockdown, drag-out season series. They win the first of what will be 3 this year against the Jazz.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for LeBron.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
At the line for 2.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, you'd like to convert them all, but that should still be enough to secure the win.
so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now we present the player of the game, LeBron James.